What's up, y'all? Today we're going to take our ATV, plant some cowpeas in this quarter-acre plot, and attract some whitetails. Welcome to Plotting the Wild. Let's get it done, y'all. All right, guys, so what we're going to do today is use our ATV to plant a quarter-acre plot of cowpeas and attract some whitetails. So our ATV right here, we've got a drag harrow on the back. We're going to use that to disc this plot up. This plot had cereal grains in it this past fall, and we're going to use this to disc it up. Some people wonder, can you use an ATV as a plow? And you certainly can. And I'm going to show you how to do that today. And what we're going to do is plant some cowpeas today. We got 50 pounds worth here for this quarter acre. We're going to broadcast them with our hand spreader right here. And I've gotten the soil test done. You always want to be sure you do that. And we only need one bag of 0.25-25. So this soil here has been limed over a year ago. It's got a pH of 6.6. and it's ready for cowpeas. So let's get them in the ground, y'all. If you guys enjoy being outside, doing food plots like this one, chasing whitetails, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you along for the ride. All right, y'all, we're cutting some laps here on our ATV with our drag harrow behind, disking our soil up here. And after doing this for probably 5 or 10 minutes, the ATV will do this very well. We had about a 1/4 inch of rain a couple of days ago, and that softened the soil up pretty good for our ATV. And what you can see after doing a couple of laps on that ATV, your soil is perfectly ready to be planted. There's no more competition from the cereal grains that we had here. So if you don't have a tractor or a lot of space or big equipment, things like that, an ATV and a drag harrow will certainly allow you to do a food plot. All right, y'all, next thing we're going to do here is get these beautiful cowpeas spread out over our 1/4 acre plot here. We're going to broadcast them. So I like to do a pretty heavy amount of seed when I'm doing a broadcast method. So I'm going to go with 50 pounds of cowpeas for this 1/4 acre. I'm going to broadcast them as heavy as I can all over here. All right, y'all, we got our cowpeas out. Next step for us is to get this 0.25-25 fertilizer, spread it out across our 1/4 acre here. And I like to do this and get it broadcast as evenly as I possibly can. Get that soil in the best condition possible to hopefully produce some forage to grow some whitetails. All right, y'all, we've got our cowpeas out. They're looking good. We got good coverage everywhere, all over the ground here. You can see our fertilizer is spread as well, which is wonderful. So we've got good ground coverage here on our broadcasted plot. The last thing I like to do is take our ATV and drag harrow and go back over this one more time. Now I flip the teeth up on this drag harrow, so what we're doing here is letting our drag harrow act as a cultipacker. So let me show you what that soil looked like before I run over it really quick with our ATV here, and let me show you what it does after we've gone over it. So as you can see, the seeds are now worked into the soil, and we've got seed to soil contact, as you see here, and a lot more of them are covered up. As we're over here where the ATV did not pass, you see we've got exposed seed, exposed seed, exposed seed on the top, and we want it more like this where our seeds are pushed down into our soil for the best seed to soil contact possible. All right, y'all, just like that, our 1/4 acre is planted, y'all. We've got good seed to soil contact all the way around. See, our cowpeas are worked in right there. One last thing that's really important for you to do. Set you out an exclusion cage like this. What this will do is let the deer browse over here all the way around this spot, but not in this particular cage right here. So what this will allow us to do is let this grow up free of any deer pressure whatsoever. No browsing on it, anything like that. And that'll let us see exactly what these cowpeas could do without any deer pressure. So make sure you set up that cage right there. I've got a deer camera set up right here, a Reveal X Pro camera. So those are awesome cell cameras to help us see exactly what this plot's going to do. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today in God's creation. Get out and have some fun. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. I'll keep you guys updated on what you can do in a small plot like this with cowpeas to feed some wildlife. Y'all take care, and I'll see you soon.